Hi, I'm Eleanor and I'm 17 and I'm from England. I started photography when I was quite young. Used to use disposable cameras on holiday. By the time I was in secondary school, I was basically in love with photography. It sounds very cliche and standard, but I love it. It's my life. It's what I want to do. It's why I'm entering this competition. I now have a Canon EOS 500D and I love it. I take it everywhere with me. I don't care if it's not the best in the world. I mean, there are always going to be better cameras, better equipment, but I'm happy with what I've got. I find I don't need loads of expensive gear to take a good picture. I will improvise. I'm most interested in fashion photography. I love it. I love working with people, and I find the results are more satisfying for me. It also allows me to bring out my creative side, and it's more of an art form than, say, documentary. I've picked 3 of my fashion images because, to be honest, that it's my strongest point. I would have liked to have given a more broad perspective of my work, but I'm sure if I get through, you'll see that anyway. My first image, this one. So the background for this image is that I was doing a fashion project at college, and we were shown a video by John Rankin, 7 images that formed fashion or something like that. I had like 5 finals, but this was my favourite. The second one is a self-portrait. I do a lot of black and white work, so I'm putting a colour picture in. I just think it's incredibly eye-catching. I think it stands out from a lot of images. I've never done coloured lighting before. This was the first ever attempt, and I think if I went back I could do better now. But the last one, third one, trust me, I've spent about an hour going through my pictures trying to pick 3. I have more to talk about this one, so here it is. I wanted to do a shoot that had quite an obvious juxtaposition, obviously beautiful stuff and ugly stuff, and I found a demolition site. So I was like, okay, you know what, that'll do, brilliant, let's go. I sorted out a date with her, we had good fun. Her ballet shoes got covered in mud. I think it's very surreal. Okay, so why do I want to win? Get to meet you. That would be awesome. I've never been to Hong Kong. That would be a really cool experience for me. I don't have many landscape images in my portfolio because, quite simply, I live in the country. It's nice here, but there's nothing spectacular. There's nothing that could jump out of a page and go, yeah! And I really want to do something like that. It would get me somewhere. There are loads of reasons why I want to win. It's more the experience, really. I don't care much for winning a camera because I've got one. Instead, I'd probably pick one and sell it. I need money for driving, for studio equipment. After I finish college in a few weeks, I won't have a studio anymore. If you want to check out more of my photography, I don't have a website. It's on Facebook instead. So it's www.facebook.com/eleae.art. I really want to get through and I love a challenge.